Welcome back to the last chapter in As Dusk Falls. I've heard this isn't the end of the story though. So earlier we saw book 1, book 2, there might be book 3, book 4. Not sure if it's gonna follow the same characters. I feel like Zoe's part in this should be pretty much... Well, your dad came back, your mom's okay.
Why did the lights go out?
Don't speak. Don't make a sound.
Whoa. Can be an Olympic swimmer at that rate.
Shit! Are you okay?
Or not.
I beat my record.
Here we go. "2012. 14 years later. Zoe is 20.
Forget something?
Thanks.
Aren't you in the undergraduate journalism program? I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah. I haven't been coming to lectures much. Not really feeling it.
The dates remind her.
Right. Look, that thing you were doing in the water. Can I ask what it's about? Holding your breath like that?
Some people meditate. I sink to the bottom of a pool. One of these days, I'm gonna get to 2 minutes.
Wow, that sounds intense. Why do you do it?
I decide my own fate. Not people around me. I don't get kidnapped at a motel and all that.
Down there, the only person looking out for me is me. So I've got to step up and take control of myself.
Sounds kinda... lonely?
Maybe I like it that way. I should be getting home.
Look, it's just... So, I had a friend in middle school. She was like infuriatingly perfect. Top of the class, captain of the soccer team. And one day, we're all on this field trip, and boom,
Whoa.
she disappears. Gone. We even...
Jay?
I just know she'd have felt better if she knew there was someone ready to listen.
Just say thanks and yeah. At the end of chapter 5, we saw a police car pulling up to where Jay and Vanessa were.
Right. Maybe.
Just ask for me. My name's May, with a Y.
Got it.
What else can it be with? An E? Thanks. Maybe I'm hallucinating. The memories come back around the same months, same dates. Oh! Oh! "14 years? Oh no! I thought they lasted for 14 years. I was gonna say, whoa! Did the police not find them?
So, I talked to Mima.
What?
When we were changing the license plate, I called to check on her.
Yo!
Did you tell her any...
No, I just wanted to hear her voice.
What's our plan? We don't have fake IDs.
Are you sure you're up for this?
Huh?
Hiking over the border?
I hate hiking. But hey, guess it's time to be flexible. I'm gonna be a wanted criminal now.
You're not a criminal. You're just helping a friend.
Did you watch the OJ trial?
The what?
OJ Simpson? All-American football player accused of murdering his wife because she's screwing some waiter?
I don't really watch TV.
Huh. Well, the point is, nobody's what they seem, you know? Like, what are we capable of? Are we all just killers waiting for our switches to get flipped?
Scary thought. I don't think so, though. I think most people don't normally have the capacity for this, no matter what happens. Or that's what I like to think.
What about kindness? We're capable of that, right?
See? The world needs more people like you.
We refused to bury the guy, so I definitely think Jay wouldn't kill people.
More on the manhunt for the Desert Dream killers, who first robbed the Two Rock County Sheriff's house, then took shelter at a motel that turned into the scene of a...
You should know what's happening.
Wait, was that you?
Yeah, but I don't want to hear.
I do.
Described Jay Holt as an awkward, quiet high school dropout.
They say it like dropping out's a crime.
Holt also has an accomplice, 16-year-old Vanessa Dorland, who is assumed to be armed and dangerous. If you see either of these violent criminals, please call 911 and make...
Now you know why I don't want to hear. They've already assigned attributes to us. Violent, armed, and dangerous. None of these are true. Let's make a joke out of it. Draw her attention away.
Is it true? Am I awkward?
Life's awkward. We're all awkward.
But me especially, huh?
In a good way.
You're just quieter and sensitive. I hate that word, awkward. You're awkward, they're awkward. Awkward means what? Not conforming to societal norms and expectations? Screw that. Okay.
Shit.
We can't turn around now, we gotta...
Okay, don't stress. We'll figure this out.
Should've walked. Go. Chill. My girlfriend and I go to Canada.
Morning, you two.
Everything okay, officer?
Just running a sobriety checkpoint here, looking for any intoxicated drivers coming back from that Riverpalooza music festival. Were you there?
No, sir. We're just passing through.
Can I ask where you're coming from?
If we say a blatant lie that's not even in the same side of the country, I feel like that'll be too much.
We were in Salt Lake City.
We're on a field trip for with our church.
Which church is that?
LDS? You know, the Book of Mormon?
Uh-huh.
That might be a little bit too truthful,
Anyway, if
though.
I could just see your license and registration, you'll be on your way.
He doesn't actually care.
Sure. Just a sec. Where is it?
Well, it's against the law to drive in Montana without a valid driver's license.
I'm really sorry, officer.
I'll need to run the plates.
Which we got from somebody.
Dispatch, need you to run some plates for me. Montana, 3, Papa, 2, 1, 5, 7, Tango.
Shit. He's gonna find out any second.
What, again? Well, can't you run it manually?
We need to get out of here.
The computer system's broken. Wait. How can we peel out? There's a freaking truck behind us.
I can explain.
Goddamn database is down again. There's a sneak peek of Y2K for you. All right. I'm gonna let you off with a warning. Next time, bring your license along for the ride.
I will, officer.
Thanks.
Go on, get out of here.
You can't peel out of here. How can you? There's nothing to peel. Woo. Those darn Millennium Bugs. It's 99. No, it's 98 right now. It's not even 99. In case if anybody's too young to know what that was, it was when the computer systems, when the year went from 99 to 2000, a lot of systems just bugged up because they weren't programmed to know what to do with that date.
Pumpkin.
Hey, Dad. How's the, new plane?
Oh, you are gonna love it. So much quieter than the old one. So, you okay? It was my birthday on Sunday, and you usually call.
Oh, Dad. I'm sorry. It's just...
We're not living together.
The thing is,
Don't tell me. Lectures coming out of your ears. I get it. So, how about I drop by campus tomorrow for lunch?
that might be tricky.
Why? Everything's cool at school, right?
What? What? Why?
To be honest, Dad, I'm not sure the program's right for me.
What are you saying? You dropping out? You've been wanting to study journalism since the 9th grade.
No, just weighing my options, that's all.
Zoe, your mom's gonna flip.
I know, but listen,
You should call her. And then we need to discuss this together.
We're split. What happened to Oh, Grandpa might be. Yeah, he shouldn't be in the
Zoe.
picture anymore.
sorry. Dad, I gotta go.
Don't speak. Don't make a sound.
Shit. Where is the other bottle?
We're not gonna find someone creepy around our place, are we? Better not. I just searched this.
Pill bottle. Am I just not seeing it? What is that?
Dripping. Kinda like being in the pool.
Here, maybe?
Holt? Holt Mill Butchers? That's a horrible coincidence. Jay's a nice dude, though. We know Jay's a nice dude. Zoe is just... she's reliving some not nice memories.
Jesus. Tell me I'm awake this time. Come on. Think. Where did you put them?
She still lost them. Again! Can we check the apron? I just want to make sure it doesn't actually say Holt Mill Butchers on it. Yo.
Who's there?
Is that legal to have? No. Don't open up the door and let them have a chance to get in. Just stay inside. No one's knocking. They'll have to break the door if they want to get in.
Hello?
Oh,
Hey, Grandpa.
Zoe!
still around.
I know it's late, but I could use a friendly ear right now. Do you mind if I come over?
Oh, thing is, I've run into a little, situation here.
What kind of situation?
Mr. Walker!
I'll be there in 10.
Manager?
It's like I told you, I can't have tenants damaging the building.
And I told you I didn't damage a damn thing.
Mr. Walker, I really don't want to get into another argument.
Grandpa's still
there's
kicking.
Easy, old boy.
Zoe, thank God you're here. Now, please tell this woman I have a right to the quiet enjoyment of my own home.
Quiet enjoyment. You vandalized your front door.
Okay, slow down. What happened?
Somebody broke in and stole my wallet.
No. You misplaced your wallet, and you broke your own front door.
Zoe, someone was here. I saw him lurking in the shadows.
That sounds like we both have some kind of PTSD.
Are you okay? Were you hurt?
No, I wasn't here. I was, I think, downstairs.
I'll tell you exactly what happened. Your grandfather wandered outside in his robe for the 3rd time this month. When he realized he didn't have his keys, he broke the door to get back in.
That is not true. I wanted some air, so I took a walk and I saw someone and then the next thing I know, I'm arguing with Shelby here.
That's not even my name.
Yeah.
Zoe, I know this is painful to hear, but your grandfather is declining. He needs a nurse or an assisted living
Oh,
home
God
or...
damn it, I don't need assisted anything.
We obviously have very different interpretations of what happened. Still, somebody will have to pay for that door.
I imagine if in the very beginning we accepted Jim, living with Vince and Michelle, this would be a completely different scene. But in this case, though, we also got divorced, Vince and Michelle, so I don't know. Lots of different possibilities here. Can insurance pay? If not, we'll pay.
Don't you have some kind of insurance?
But this was done on
It's
purpose.
his front door. He broke it. He pays for it.
Can you believe that woman? Assisted living. She sounds just like your parents with that crap. Don't tell Shelby. But I know I didn't break my door in because I keep a spare key under the mat.
You do? Isn't that kind of unsafe?
You want to hide something where no one will find it? Stick it right under their noses. How are you doing, kiddo? Anything new?
Are they trying to mislead me then? Because Grandpa, we know he has a brain tumor, so it's likely that he
I'm fine.
might not be
he'll look
all
fine.
that there.
You look like you did back in high school when you thought you could cram for finals by staying up all night on triple lattes.
But you can.
How you been sleeping?
We've been seeing people too, but... Jay was a kind person though, so I don't know why we're having nightmares about him specifically. Just the whole situation. But he was the kindest person to Zoe there. He was the one hiding with her in the room.
Didn't have a bad night for months. until the nightmares started creeping back. Now, I'm scared to fall asleep.
Oh, Zoe. You seem to be doing so well. Did something happen?
It doesn't matter.
Oh.
Seriously.
So, what else? Still got your sights on the New York Times?
Actually, I'm thinking of leaving school for a while. I told Mom and Dad. You can imagine how that went down.
Ooh, like the Titanic, I expect. I always thought it suited you, the investigative journalism thing. Digging around in other people's business, telling the world how it really is.
I don't know, Grandpa. I just want to wake up on a beach somewhere. No one around. Walk out into the ocean and disappear under the waves.
No, you don't. Take it from someone who's been a pro at running away. Wherever you run, your problems run after you. Hang on. Where's my tablet computery thing? Oh, no, those bastards. I got that for my 74th.
He stole
Mind
it.
if I look around a little? Maybe I can figure out who stole your stuff.
Be my guest.
The manager didn't actually see Jim break down his own door, right? Maybe he did it the other 2 times, and that's why she thinks that, but this time there might actually have been a robbery, or maybe we can find it. It's hard to tell whether it really happened or not.
Grandpa, are you taking your meds?
I don't like them. They make me fuzzy.
You have to.
Sure, but they wouldn't prescribe them if you didn't need them.
You're gonna stand there until I take them, aren't you?
Please? For me?
Oh, all right.
Not just this time. For every other time, too.
Law books, medical books. Is this all from when you were a traveling salesman?
Salesman?
Yeah, you told me you used to. Wasn't that your job?
Kid, back then you could say I was a jack of all trades. I think the only real job I ever had was convincing people I was someone else.
Jim? I don't know much about Jim. There was something going on. Paul was recognizing him. He came through Desert Dream 15 years ago. 15 years ago from 14 years ago.
Grandpa? Are you sure you didn't break the door yourself?
God. How can I be sure of something I can't remember? Have you never gone into a room, forgotten why you came in? Haven't you ever misplaced or lost something?
You know I've lost plenty. I don't want to lose you too.
Shelby's right. It's getting worse.
You can't let it beat you. You fought cancer. You can fight this too.
Oh, he beat
Wasn't
it.
the same. Places, dates, the school I went to. It's like someone's slowly packing my memories into boxes and none of them have labels on. Can you imagine how that feels?
Grandpa's forgetting, but I wish I could forget. I don't want to flaunt that in front of him, though. But it's like sharing my own problems with him. He's my family.
I don't know. Not having to think about the past. Some things are a blessing.
You must think I made this whole damn mess up.
Actually, someone's been following me too, I think.
What?
Earlier at the pool. And then tonight at my apartment, I thought I saw someone. But I don't know if it's even real. I feel like we're both losing our minds.
Good God. Zoe, look. I know you went through hell as a kid, seeing all the terrible, terrible things you saw. And I know you sometimes think it drove you half crazy.
Seriously. You don't need to remind me.
I know I don't. But that's what I'm trying to say. I don't think you're crazy at all. Because if you were, how could we both be seeing the same thing?
Grandpa?
Either we're both losing our marbles, or...
Or what?
No. It's impossible.
Maybe it's not Jay. We just thought it was Jay, because we were thinking about the past. Grandpa might have enemies. That looks pretty real to me.
Hey! I see you!
Why would you warn him?
Stop!
Maybe he just wants to know if you're okay.
Why are you following me? What do you want?
Don't follow the guy into an alleyway.
Don't make a sound.
Oh!
Stop! Stop, I said! Get the fuck off me! I'm sorry. I thought you were...
Oh, I think... I don't know. We're going insane.
Oh, sweetheart. It's okay. I'm here.
I was fine. I was fucking fine. And then one little trigger and bam! It all came roaring back again.
Oh, the two of us. Me trying to remember, you trying to forget.
I don't want to forget. I just want to not care. How do I do that? How do I make the past leave me alone when I keep seeing it everywhere I go?
I guess you just need to stand up and face it. Look it in the eye and see this thing for what it is. If the past talks to you, you listen.
Who are they from?
And when it's done, then maybe you'll be free.
Oh! They keep jumping back and forth. Well, we know that Jay is okay in the present day then. He wrote that letter. Canadian border.
I wish I had another layer on.
It's gonna be beautiful once we get some altitude. What's the furthest you've ever hiked?
I did the 2 Rocks of 2 Rock once. Don't laugh, it was hard.
Come on, we got a lot of ground to cover.
What, you're just gonna leave the car here? Can you park it aside at least? It looks so out of the way.
Tell you a secret? I've never left Arizona before.
Tell me when I'm not about to collapse. I promise I'll care.
Here.
This is only the beginning. 7.2 miles. Are there gonna be guards?
You'd be going a lot faster without me.
I'd be going nowhere without you.
Guards at the border?
Give me your hands.
Teamwork.
This whole thing kind of reminds me of Life is Strange 2.
I don't get it. I'm cold and wet. My legs hurt like I've been in double gym all week. And you're the Energizer Bunny, just going and going. How do you do it?
You keep going because you have to.
Right. Easy as that. Well, let's keep going.
Because you're not the one being wanted by the FBI right now, Vanessa, that's why. I feel bad for dragging her into this, though.
My God. It's even more beautiful than I imagined.
Sometimes at home, around sunset, me and my mom used to walk out into the desert. And on a hot day, if there was enough haze, the sun would just bloom like a giant fireball on the horizon.
Was it better than this?
Just different company.
Hey, you're bleeding.
Shit. I didn't even feel this happen.
Let me see.
Good thing it's a small cut only.
There. That's better.
Glad you know what you're doing. So, how do we get over the border?
We're gonna have to swim.
What?
Won't it be cold?
Freezing, probably. But it's good for you. Wakes you up. Way better than coffee.
What about our stuff? It's gonna be all wet? Our clothes? The backpacks? Oh.
Get down.
Isn't that just some random dude?
Vanessa? Are you there?
What the hell?
It's me. It's Dad.
Dad? What are you
my
doing
God.
here?
Do you have any idea who you run away with?
His name's Jay. I know all about what happened at the motel, and honestly, I don't care.
Good thing I didn't lie.
Vanessa.
This isn't right. How did he find us?
GPS?
If you know who he is, then you know he's a murderer. He killed cops, Vanessa. He's going to death row.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's gotta have GPS on us somehow. The backpack, Vanessa's stuff.
No way you're alone out there. Who else is here?
There's no one else. I just came for my daughter.
Then you wasted a very long trip, Dad.
Wow.
She's not gonna turn on him. We stick with plan A.
Jay Holt, you are under arrest on the authority of the FBI. I'll admit, you nearly gave us a slip. That ranger at the entry kiosk earned his paycheck today.
Ah.
Now I got a whole team of federal agents here, so this is where it ends, Jay.
I'm not letting you people send me to die.
Have a clear shot on the suspect.
Just gonna kill me? I'm not even armed. Nobody here is armed. Vanessa, leave. They're not gonna hurt you, okay? Just, I'm sorry, we gotta... Oh.
Gotta run. Come on.
No, I've gotta run. Vanessa, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry this happened.
Let's go, let's go!
They pinpointed exactly where we are because of that ranger kiosk? Ah, not the checkpoint. Like the beginning of this park. That ranger, oh. I thought he meant the license checking guy.
Go, go!
Death row. If you're gonna kill me, then yeah, you're giving me no reason to give myself up really, because if I know that I'm gonna die anyway, might as well try running. But even once we get to Canada, if we get there, how are we gonna live? We'll have no identity. Don't hurt her, Dad. Damn, you guys run fast. Oh. That's not gonna help. Swimming here?
What do we do now?
Water's down there, past the lake. We gotta jump.
Off this?
Vanessa! Wait!
Stay back, Dad!
You jump, you die. You'll never make it.
We might. You don't know.
Vanessa, whatever you think about me, you were my little girl once. Slept on my chest, walked on my feet.
When is the last time you said you loved me? I'll give you a clue. It was never.
Okay, I'm bad at saying it. I'm bad at a lot. After your mom died, I didn't know how to. I'd say left, you kids would go right. The more I tried, the more you both hated me. And then that went off the rails, and I know you think I'm a monster, but I do love you, Vanessa.
If you say we can survive this, then I believe you. But let's just do it before I change my mind.
I don't know if we'll make it. And I do think her dad does love her, despite him being against Jay, being a control freak, being kind of just overall frustrating from the perspective of Jay, but... If two people jump, now I have to wonder about if two people's lives are gonna be okay. If I jump without her, then I'm the only risk. Especially since her foot was hurting already. She didn't do anything wrong. She doesn't deserve me taking her life away from her. And we're so young. Shh. Ah, let's do it!
All right then. On 3. 1, 2.
Wait. Dad?
Yeah, honey?
I don't have her best interests at heart by choosing this, though.
Tell Mima there's an extra pack of cigarettes under the sink.
No. Vanessa, don't! No!
Oh my gosh. I don't think normally you would survive this. Is it possible to? Like the crashing, the gravity, going down, you're not gonna be blanketed by the waves. The moment you go down, like the force will crush you, really, is what I think. Your dad told me the news. I'm worried about you. Call me, says Mom.
You sure this is the spot? It's not on the trail map.
I'm good. Thank you.
Oh, now we're gonna go meet Jay. In Alberta! The question is, how many people made it? Just me, or... Oh, it's been 14 years. We were just teens who met for 2 days. Jay and Vanessa. Oh, that would really freak me out.
Whoa, easy.
Roosevelt, what's got into you?
Don't speak. Don't make a sound.
Oh, she's so...
My God. Zoe.
Hi, Jay.
I wasn't even sure you got the letters.
1 a month, ever since March. You know you're still wanted by the FBI, right?
How'd you even find me?
The post office. I had your P.O. box number, and they helped me with the rest. People are nice here.
Yeah, they are. You look so different. I knew you'd grown up, but in my mind, you're still that scared little kid.
What did Jay even say in the letters to Zoe? Really dangerous for him to be sending letters too. So he got away, but I don't see Vanessa here. Yeah, I feel like she's talking to him normally right now. She's not, like, logically scared of him. But the whole Shh, don't make a sound. Like, she keeps replaying the whole motel event in her head.
You're like I remember. Older, but the same.
I guess in some ways, people don't really change. Hey, come sit down. I got a chair on the patio. And I promise, you won't need that pepper spray.
He sees it. Oh no, did I kill Vanessa? Oh, there's a chessboard. He still likes bird watching. Oh.
Nice view.
Wait, but where's...
I used to think so. I've seen it a lot. It's so strange that you're here. Thought about you and your family so much over the years.
So you said. In your letters. I tried not to think about yours. I was doing pretty good at that. Until you started writing.
Oh.
Is that girl still here? The one you ran away with?
No. No, she's gone.
I have
what kind of
a
gone?
lot of questions. About your life and...
Go for it. I don't have anywhere to be.
I need to know right now.
Her name was Vanessa, right? Can I ask what happened?
We spent 6 years together.
Oh.
Me and her. Slept outside when it was warm. Used to read books to each other by the fire. But in the end, I guess she missed normal life. I think she's in California now. I'm just grateful for the time we had.
Okay, I thought I killed her by making her jump. I'm surprised we ended up with 6 years. That's a long time, especially for 2 kids, 2 teenagers. Can't believe they really made it here. And they were okay for 6 years. Alone! All in isolation. That's rough. But Vanessa... I do feel bad though, because I feel like logically we shouldn't have made her jump. I don't know, maybe that's like me trying to think of what I think is best for her. But her dad was saying all the right things to try to win her back and all that. But normally he's not that great of a guy. Would he change if she went back? We don't know. We don't know any of these things. I chose what I chose, and yeah, we had 6 years together. That's a long time, and I'm grateful for her being here. Now we'll both continue on. I can't get back a normal life even if I wanted to.
I don't remember you having a scar before.
Oh, I used to explore a lot in the early days. One time I came across a bear that I thought was hurt. Turns out she'd just had cubs. Lesson learned.
You know, the world thought you were dead after you jumped off that cliff.
We almost were. I blacked out when I hit the water. Vanessa pulled me to shore. Spent weeks on foot after that. Had some lucky breaks with the weather, but we only made it because we had each other.
Okay, so maybe it's a good thing that we jumped together then. Zoe knows all these things because they were in the letters written to her. That's crazy! He was writing so much to her. She could have given him up, you know?
In all of these years, you've never been recognized?
I had some close calls in town, but you don't really know. You just feel people looking. So now I don't go far. Library, the market. That's about it.
Do you ever hear from your family?
Nah. Ma left the country, I think. Don't know where.
With Paul?
Tyler wasn't so lucky. He's on death row in Arizona. My pa and I sent letters a few times, but He said it was too dangerous for me. So that stopped too. And that's it. It's just me now.
Kind of feel bad for Tyler.
So, why'd you come here, Zoe?
You said you wanted to talk.
I said I wanted you to write. But you came in person. Why?
I keep seeing your face and my dreams out on the streets.
And
I knew if I didn't come look you in the eye,
that you couldn't move on. If you want to talk about it, I might understand better than most. And I'm good at listening.
I guess we'll find out Ma's portion of the story later on, with Paul or whatever. It's so sad, my whole family. Tyler. Feel bad, but he was gonna kill me. He definitely was.
that night, when you took me upstairs and the power went out. Do you remember?
Of course. I was just as scared as you.
You said, don't make a sound. And it's like I've been holding my breath ever since. When all I really want to do is scream and scream and never stop.
I was just trying to get you quiet. The cops were breaking in. I didn't want you to get hurt.
I know. I didn't say it made sense.
You know what the two of us have in common? We both got dealt a shitty hand and spent the rest of our lives trying not to fold. You and me, we're a lot alike.
Maybe in some ways. Jay, why'd you start writing me?
I told you. There's a lot I never got to talk about.
I know. But why me?
You said you see my face at night. Sometimes I see yours too. All these years later. You'd think I'd be able to move on, but I never have. You must hate me. After everything my family did to you.
Well, like you said, it's your family. But you are different from your family. I think even back then, little Zoe would have known that too.
Jay, I won't lie. Seeing you isn't easy. Your family killed a lot of people. I've been afraid of this moment for a very long time. But you also looked out for me that night. I can't pretend I don't remember that too.
How can you be so forgiving?
Because if I let myself hate you, then I'm lost.
I know the feeling.
Jay, are you okay? I mean, are you really okay?
I always told myself I got dragged into it. That my family was just pushing me around. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's who I am? Do you think I'm bad? Am I broken?
We can't choose the circumstances that we're born into, and Jay definitely wasn't dealt an easy hand. With his dad, with his brothers and mother. Actually, his mom was okay. But, you know, stuff like not being rich to begin with means that we had to go steal stuff. Or having a dad that likes gambling.
It might be. But who isn't broken? Just look at us. Anyone who pretends they're whole They're full of shit.
It's a fucked up world, I guess.
It's a fucked up world. Oh, I should get back down to the bus stop.
That's probably a good idea.
Take care of yourself. All right?
Sure. You too.
Not even gonna stay for dinner. Hard to understand. These people went through a lot of trauma, but just talking about it with each other might help.
The thing about shadows is, you can't escape them. You just learn to keep them behind you and look toward the light. Why are some of us able to grow and change?
Oh! Oh! Vince Walker Flying School.
Even when clouds have blocked out the sun.
While Michelle is marrying again?
Why do some of us find ways to endure?
Tyler. Wow, they're really... Wow. What about the sheriff? Where's Paul? But it's so sinister though, there's such a sinister undertone to this.
Others just wither on the vine. I don't know the answers, but I know I'm done running from shadows. Nobody's chasing me. Nobody ever was.
Hey, Zoe. It's Grandpa. I was thinking about our conversation the other day about facing up to things, and there's something I've never told anyone.
Oh, what happened 15 years ago?
That day in Rock, when I suggested we take the scenic route, there was a reason. I'd been there before, you see. Everything that came afterward, the desert dream, all of it, I think it was all my fault.
What?
Please, you don't have to do this.
Just calm down and make this easy on yourself, okay?
Tell him he can have it. It's all too rough.
Oh! Oh, there actually was the masked person.
Grandpa?
Oh no. For me, it was more like anxiety PTSD thing, but for Jim, there really was a person. I expected a cliffhanger coming, so this didn't surprise me too much. Hopefully it doesn't surprise you too much either, but this is the end. This is the end for now. But it definitely feels like there's gonna be a book 3, book 4, whatever. Pretty neat little self-contained story, I think. Yeah, pretty exciting at times, and I feel like a lot of the choices were genuinely fairly difficult. Although, towards the end here, I felt like I wanted to see a little bit more maybe with Ma and Paul, and Dante, I guess, is... Did anything come out of the Black Book? Did Ma say anything to anybody? I keep saying Ma, but I really mean Sharon. I keep thinking she's Jay's mom. Oh, I feel a little bit bad about Tyler, but he was chasing me with a gun, and I just didn't... I had to look out for myself too. And he even straight out said that, oh, he was my least favorite, so I don't know. 2 of the Holt brothers died. And the father didn't. That's the messed up thing, because that's really what started this whole thing. His addiction to gambling and all that. Family is broken. Yeah, towards the end here, it felt like maybe the whole thing with Vanessa. Vanessa was never the focus of the story, so I understand skipping over it. But it felt like we were developing something, and then suddenly we just went to, oh, Vanessa's gone. So it feels kind of like, whoa, that's really fast. And after we got Vince out of the car, it felt like it was really just Jay's story. where I guess I would have liked to see a little bit more intertwinedness, since it is a story with multiple characters here. But I guess I could have controlled that. If I didn't let Vince out, maybe more would have happened. But maybe he could have died too, so who really knows? Yeah, I don't know, man. Jim was hiding something. What? Maybe Jim was also a thief or, I don't know, in a past life. I'm guessing he probably died at the end there. Yeah, we didn't see it, but a gunshot and then a guy running out. Not good signs. They could just leave it off here. I'm actually not sure if they've confirmed if there is any sort of, sequel. Maybe I'll look it up right now. As Dusk Falls. Sequel. Well, nothing has been announced, it seems. Even if they have a book 3, I don't know if it's gonna be about, with the same characters and all that. Well, maybe let's just take this as it is right now then. Yeah, fun. It's like a Western-style visual novel is what it felt like. At first, I was kind of unsure about the art style, but I think the more you play, the more it does feel like it's on purpose and it's not just for budget purposes. There were definitely some scenes that were 3D and animated. They just chose to make it like a storybook a lot of the times. Yeah, the whole not really having done something and then having to escape to a different country really reminded me of Life is Strange 2, which, yeah, this whole story felt very American. A lot of it was really America-centric, which is fine, but some things maybe I just couldn't relate to as much, like everybody having a gun out in the streets and all that. Well, our main dudes, Jay, Vince, they're okay. Zoe's okay, so I guess I'm happy. This time, I value peace, seeks calm and avoids confrontation, trusting, believes in the good intentions of others. Oh, I try to. The playstyle thing is such a... it's not really anything meaningful. Okay. Zoe went to college. There are Zoes who didn't go to college. Walker survived the desert dream. Yeah, that's not a given. I guess that's not a given. There's 3 other ways this could have started. Beat the record for breathing. Talk to Vince about the future. Really wish we got to see a little bit more of Vince. Placated the manager for now. Yeah, majority choices basically. Found his meds. Made him take it. Didn't really mean anything in the end. There was a mysterious person. That was not me going crazy. Oh. Tackled an innocent pedestrian, but you could have done something else. Just not catch up in time? Oh, but there's more here. Oh. But this is what leads to us going to Canada. We sympathize with him. We couldn't comfort him, though. Oh, that's a minority, actually. I wasn't really trying to comfort him. His family did sorta mess me over and all that. Jay remained in Canada. Vince and Michelle. Vince opened a flight school. Most people got this. Michelle escaped uninjured. She is engaged to a guy called Craig. Tyler arrested. Arrested, okay? Not dead. Not dead. So maybe in the sequel, we'll do some prison break stuff. I don't know. But there's 3 different fates. Michelle, their marriage could have been intact maybe. Probably. Sharon escaped the country with Paul. Paul got escaped. Like, he had no agency in the whole thing. He just went with the flow. Because there was nothing else we could have done. Basically. And then all the way back here with Jay 14 years ago. Continued with Vanessa. Reached border together, not pursued. Surprisingly... yeah. Not everyone did it. But another way that we could have started, I guess, is without Vanessa. If we told her that we wanted her to leave. I can't believe some random ranger guy saw us. I guess back in 1998 there wouldn't have been too much GPS stuff. of the people who went to the falls and they were given the decision to jump, most people did jump with Vanessa. I felt bad for uprooting her entire life though. But, well, she went back to Cali, so it's a period in her life. She wanted to leave too. It's not like I dragged her unwillingly. She didn't like her own life either, and she wanted a chance to see what's out there. Okay. Alright. Cool. Well, that's pretty much what I've got for As Dusk Falls for now. The way they ended off here, I would be very surprised if a sequel doesn't come out. It doesn't even feel like it's just planned. It feels like it's gonna happen for sure, but they haven't officially announced it. Although, I am kind of curious how it'll carry on, because if we continue off the gym thing, it'll mean that they have to import the positions of everyone else by the end of book 2 to continue, which might be kind of hard because I feel like by the end here, people have gone to a lot of places. For me, Paul, Sharon, and Jay aren't even in the same country anymore, unless if they all sort of end up in this spot. It's one of those games where it's hard to tell unless if you do more playthroughs, because that flowchart was pretty massive, and we can't really fully appreciate the differences in playthroughs unless if we do one. But yeah, the Tyler arrested wording kind of makes me feel like there might be more there too. Like they were very careful not to say he died or anything, so yeah. Oh, another thing that I thought they did a pretty good job was showing you like how people became that way and the different sides of the story. I feel like in the beginning we probably all hated Tyler and Dale and stuff, but you do get to see how they became like that. Oh, it's because of their crappy father. And even Tyler, who tried to kill me, when he was telling his mom, like, you know, I was always the responsible kid for the past 25 years, I felt that, you know, I felt that. And so it's really not as simple as, oh, this guy's the bad guy, oh, that guy's the good guy. Except for Dante. Dante, I'm not sure if he had any sort of redeeming factors in him. The whole Black Book business, it seemed to also imply, again, a sequel, because he was saying, oh, you don't know who you're messing with, it's not my money, you know? And so I would be pretty disappointed if, you know, they left all these little things here and there, especially after that massive cliffhanger, and then they don't do a sequel. I just can't see that happening. I do think Xbox dumped quite a bit of money into this, although how much did they gain from dumping all that money, I'm not sure. This game is dubbed in like 20 different languages or something, which is pretty intense for like a indie game. And so that leads me to believe that they do plan on doing more with this. And whenever that happens, I will be back. I will. This was short and sweet, didn't overstay its welcome. Love it. And so this was Welonz with As Dusk Falls books 1 and 2. Hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing it, and if any further books come out, you can be sure I'll be back here, and I hope to see you back here as well. Alright, I'll see you all in another place, and another time. Bye!